coming to your comfortably seated position. Let's listen to our goal to focus our attention. One hand on the heart, the other under the abdomen. 3 deep breaths here, in through the nose and through the mouth. So we're going to do a little Fitali Pranayama. You can try it if you like. Fitali, we draw in the air through our tongue. So we can make our tongue into a straw 2 ways. The first way is sticking out the tongue like this. But not everyone can do that. So you see, you're making a straw-like configuration with the tongue. If your tongue doesn't do that, you can fold your tongue the other way. So you'll be breathing in through the sides. Okay, so this is called Fitali Pranayama in yoga. It's a very cooling and calming meditation or breathing exercise. So we'll just do that for about 1 minute. And just breathe at your own pace. So you breathe in through the straw and then bring your tongue in your mouth. Exhale through the nose. So take your last deep inhale and exhale. And now we're just going to massage our temples, our cheekbones, and our jawline. Under the ears, working down the sides of the neck. And then reach behind, squeeze the neck, squeeze the shoulders, and give your hands a shake. One hand on top of the head, draw the ear to the shoulder. And the other side. Come to center, roll the shoulders back, drop the head back, lips together. Come to center, interlace the fingers behind the head, draw the chin into the chest. Come to center. So we're going to skip the seated twist because we're going to do another twist today. So drop your chin to your chest, roll your head to one side, and then roll it to the other side. One more time on each side, so dropping the chin, rolling. Coming back to center, we're going to roll the shoulders, really squeeze those shoulder blades together as you come back and spread them apart as you come forward. And then change direction. And then place your hands on your knees. We're going to do our cat and cow from our seated position today. So we're going to draw back, holding onto our knees, tucking the chin in for your cup. Inhale, come forward, push the chest forward, and drop your head back for your cow. Exhale, come back into your cat, drawing back, tucking in the chin. Inhale, come forward and drop the head back. Push the chest forward. Exhale, come back into your cat, drawing back, tucking in the chin. Inhale for your last cow, coming forward, dropping the head back, and then exhale for your last cat, drawing back. And then coming to center, we're going to place one hand on the mat beside us and draw the other arm up, gaze up. And the other side. And now come to your tabletop. So we want to stretch out the hips a little bit. So have your knees together and drop your hips to one side. Come back to center and then drop to the other side. Come back to center. We're going to come into Dolphin Pose. So drop your forearms to the mat. Have your arms shoulder distance apart. Your fingers open wide on the mat. And then tuck the toes, raise the hips up. This is your Dolphin Pose. And then come back to the knees. Come all the way down to the belly, coming into your Sphinx pose. And then from Sphinx pose, we're going to just push our chest up and point your toes. You want to engage your whole body. Gaze forward. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, raise the legs up, walk your hands back, and then push up. Pushing your shoulders back, gazing upward. And then come back to a tabletop position. And we're going to work on our balance. So bird dog, extend one leg and the opposite arm. Flex the heel, push the heel back, pull your tummy in tight. And then draw it in and come into your child's pose. Coming back up to tabletop, we'll do the other side. So extend your opposite leg, its opposite arm. Flex the foot, push the heel back, tummy in tight. And bring it in. Open up the knees. We're coming into a wide knee child's pose. So sit back on the heels. Stretch your arms out in front of you, fingers open wide. Really connect your palms and your third eye to the mat. Drawing in that beautiful earth energy in through your palms, in through your third eye, rippling it through your body until it reaches your toes. You can kind of apply a little pressure in your groin area so that you can really stretch out your whole abdomen and groin area. And then come back to your tabletop. So let's tuck our toes, raise the hips up, coming into downward facing dog, and then pedal your legs here. Pause and push both heels down towards the mat. Draw your chin into your chest. And then gaze forward. Walk up to the top of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Bringing your hands up to prayer, to heart center, to mountain pose. And then give it a little shake out. So have your legs so that your feet are open a little bit more than hip distance apart. And let's get to our hip circles. So bend all the way forward and come all the way around. And then change direction. And then make your way to center. Extend one leg to the side. Let's circle it 3 times. And then change direction. And draw the leg in and twist out. So the other side. Circle 3 times. Change direction. And draw the leg and twist out. So extend one leg, point the toes, flex the foot, point and flex, point and flex. Last time, point and flex and circle your foot. Change direction. Draw the leg and twist out. Other side, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Last time, point and flex and circle the foot. And change direction. And draw it in, twist out. So let's do swimming arms this morning. Front crawl. Really put a sway into it so you're really stretching out. And then change direction. It feels so good. And make your way to center. Shake it out, twist it out. So let's go into our sun salutation. Step to the top of the mat. Hands at heart center. Take a deep breath here at heart center. In through the nose, out through the mouth. So we're going to do a couple of twists today. So the first one is chair pose twist. So we come into a chair pose. So we're bending our knees, trying not to have our knees hang over our toes. And then you extend your arms up. That's your chair pose position. We also call it fierce pose. Now we're going to come into our chair pose twist. So bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale everything. Then taking your left elbow, bring it outside of your right knee, hooking it outside of your right knee. So, and have your hands in prayer. Look down. You might notice that one knee is more in front of the other knee. So draw it back so your knees are in line with each other. Good. Now come with your hands to heart center and then come back up, all the way up. So take a deep breath here, stretch up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stretch all the way up, bringing your hands to prayer, to heart center, to mountain pose. We're going to come into our warrior one. So taking your right leg, step it back. Have your front knee over your ankle. Shift your hips forward. And then extend your arms up. So your back foot should be at a 45-degree angle, gazing upwards. You can lift your toes up, clamp them down. Envision drawing that beautiful earth energy into the feet up to the core and shooting it out through your fingertips to the universe. Now swing your arms behind your back, catch your elbows, straighten out your front leg. Take a deep breath here in through the nose. Exhale, fold forward. If you need to reach your hands towards the mat, touching the mat to give yourself balance, that's fine. Just keep your head loose. And then slowly come back up. Put a bend back in your front knee, coming back into that warrior one. Yes. Now open up into your warrior two. Change the angle of the back foot so it's parallel to the back of the mat. Gaze over your front fingertips. Lift your toes up and clamp them down. Draw that earth energy in through the feet, up through the core. Suck in the tailbone, suck in the abs. Flip your front palm so it faces upwards and draw it up for reverse warrior. And then rest your forearm on your thigh, palm facing up. Bring the other arm over our ear for extended side angle pose. Yeah. That's it, John. That's perfect. Okay. Come back to your warrior two. Straighten out your front leg. Take a deep breath here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Shift forward. Come into triangle pose. Sink a little deeper. Flip your front palm and draw it up, gazing upwards. Drop that arm, take that back leg and point the toes so it's facing the same way as your other toes. And we're going to drop to our knee. So bringing your hands to heart center, we're coming into another twist. So take a deep breath in. Exhale everything. Take your right elbow and hook it outside of your left knee with your hands in prayer. So you're trying to squeeze your internal organ. I'm just going to turn it around so that you kind of see how it looks. And then we're going to open up our arms. That's going to add a little bit more to the twist. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. And release, come back to heart center. Hands to the mat, step forward, and come all the way up. To prayer, heart center, mountain pose. Shake it all out, twist it out. So, we're going back to chair pose twist on the other side. So bending the knees, your feet are together. Make sure your knees are not hanging over your toes. Stretch your arms up, that's your chair pose. And now bring your hands to your chest in prayer. Take a deep breath in. Exhale everything. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee, hands in prayer. Check that your knees are in line, not one in front of the other. And then bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in and come all the way up, stretching up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stretch all the way up to prayer. Heart center, mountain pose. And this time we're going to step the left leg back, coming into our warrior one. So back foot, 45-degree angle, front knee over ankle. Shift the hips forward, arms up, stretch, gazing upward. Lift those toes up, clamp them down. Envision drawing the earth energy in through the feet, up through the core, shooting it out through your fingertips to the earth. And now swing your arms behind your back, catch your elbows. Straighten out your front leg. Take a deep breath here in through the nose. Exhale, fold forward. Reach for the mat if you need to. Keep your head loose. Slowly come back up. Put a bend back in that front leg, coming back into your warrior one. And then we're going to open up into warrior two, changing the angle of the back foot, easing over the front fingertips. Back foot should be in line with the back of the mat. Lift the toes up, clamp them down. Draw that earth energy in through the feet up to the core. Suck in the tailbone, suck in the abs. Now flip your front palm so it faces the sky. Draw it up for reverse warrior. And then rest that forearm on your thigh, palm facing up. Bring the other arm over your ear for extended side angle pose. And then come back to your warrior two. Straighten up your front leg. Take a deep breath here. Shift forward. Come into your triangle pose. Sink a little deeper. And then flip your bottom palm so it faces forward. Draw it up for reverse triangle. And then drop that arm, take that back foot, turn it so it's facing forward, and drop the knee. Bring your hands to heart center. So we're going to do our twist here. So taking a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale everything. Squeeze and twist, hooking that elbow outside of the right knee. And then bring your hands back to heart center. You can drop your fingertips to the mat so that you can bring your back foot together with your front foot and take a deep breath in, come all the way up. We're done our sun salutation. Give it a shake and a twist. So instead of doing super brain yoga, today we're going to do another brain yoga. It's a little more complicated, so you gotta watch carefully here, John. I'm going to step forward. I don't know if you did this one before with me. So extend your arms straight in front of you. Flip your palms so your thumbs are facing down. Yes, perfect. Now cross your arms. Bring your palms together so they're touching. Yes, interlace your fingers. Carefully draw through. Yeah, you got it. Perfect. Okay, so extend one thumb and then bring it down. Extend the opposite thumb and then bring it down. Extend one forefinger and then bring it down. Extend the other forefinger and then bring it down. Middle finger, down. Other middle finger, down. Now it's going to get really hard. Ring finger, down. Other ring finger, down. Pinky, down. And other pinky and down. Now slowly and carefully unwind. Give your arms a shake. So we'll do one more brain yoga. Easy one. Hands to prayer at heart center. Spread your fingers open wide. Slide your fingers and then interlace and squeeze your fist. Open, slide the other way. Interlace and squeeze. Open, slide, squeeze. Trying to get a little faster. Go at your own pace until you start to mess up. So this is all very good for the memory. Connecting right and left side of the brain. Shake it out. And we're ready for tree pose. So for tree pose, take a deep breath and stretch up. Float the arms down. Catch one leg, bring it out to the side, slide the foot in. Stay there or raise it to your calf or tuck it into your thigh. Or if you want to get creative, you can bring it into a half lotus. When you're ready and steady, grow your branches. Making a mudra wherever you like. And release. Shake it out, twist it out. So other side, deep breath and stretch up. Float the arms down. Catch the other leg, bring it out to side, slide the foot and remain there, or raise it to your calf. Tuck it into your thigh, or you can catch your foot, draw it up, coming into a half lotus. When you're ready and steady, grow your branches. Awesome. Release, shake it out, twist it out. So we're ready for moon salutation. We're going to do our crescent moon a little differently today. So have your hands in front of you, interlace your fingers, and then flip it and push your hands down. Yes. So taking a deep breath and draw those arms up until they're over your head. And then just give a tilt to the side for this version of crescent moon. Yeah. Good. Other side. Good. Come back to center, open into your star. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Draw your hands down, open the chest up, drop your head back, lips together. Come to center. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, fold forward. Draw the arms up. Keep your head nice and loose. Give your head a shake. Release the hands. Bring one hand outside the opposite leg. And then draw the other arm up. Gaze neutral or look up. And then switch sides. Come to center, grasp your elbows, drop your head. From the waist, you're going to sway side to side, trying to get a little lower with each sway. Pause in the center, reach behind, grab your calves and draw your chest towards your thigh. Release, take a deep breath in, stretch the arms all the way up to prayer, to heart center. We're going to heel toe all the way in and come all the way down to cobbler's pose with the soles of our feet together, hands on the feet. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward, keeping your back nice and straight. We're just going to hold it here for a little bit. And release. Come down to one knee, extend the other leg, and then flip the foot up. Push the heel down the mat, draw your toes towards you. And then the other side. Flip the foot up, push the heel down the mat, draw your toes toward you. And draw it in. Come to your staff pose. Feet are flexed. Back is straight. Take a deep breath in. Stretch up. Exhale. Fold forward. Reaching as far as you can. And then full body stretch on the mat. Arms overhead. Pointing the toes. Bend your legs. We're coming into our bridge pose. So have your fingertips reaching to touch your heels. Your feet should be hip distance apart, and then raise up your hips, roll your shoulders underneath you, press your hands into the mat or make a fist with your hands together and press that into the mat. Give your knees a little squeeze towards each other. Slowly come down, arms overhead, pointing the toes. So we're going to counter that. So flip over onto your belly. And we're just going to counter it with bow pose. So bend up your legs, reach around, grab your feet, kick into your hands. And if you want to give a little rock back and forth. Release, just rest your head for a moment on your forearms. Open up your legs as wide as the mat, toes pointing out for your crocodile pose. Take a deep breath here, in and out, and then let's flip over. Because we can't get away without working on the abs. So tuck the hands under the hips. Raise the legs up. And we're going to lower for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crisscross the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in. And then rock it side to side. Raise the legs back up. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulsing up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in, rock side to side. Raise the legs back up. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flutter kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in, rock side to side. And last time, raise the legs up. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open, close the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in, rock side to side. And come into your laughing baby pose. So soles of your feet parallel to the floor. Draw your knees towards the earth. So you're grabbing your feet. If you'd like, give a little rock side to side. And then full body stretch. Bring your body into the shape of a T. So arms on either side of you stretched out. Bring your knees into your chest and then drop them to one side. Gaze at the opposite arm for this version of supine twist. And then bring your knees to center. And then drop them to the other side. Gaze at your other arm. And now full body stretch. We're all done. So rest your arms on either side of you. We're just going to take a half a minute Shavasana now. So just envision me placing my hands on your shoulders and applying some pressure to your shoulders. So press your shoulders into the mat and then release them. Deep breath here in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, any tension that might be left in your body. Another deep breath in and out. Feel your body melting into the earth. We're going to begin the Shavasana with the sound of the energy chimes and end it with the Tinsha symbols. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, hands and feet. Draw your knees into your chest. Give a little rock side to side. Rock into your fetal position. Push up into your comfortably seated position. So thank you for joining me today. From my heart to yours. Namaste.